Morning bitches, yo pal Brian. A magnificent day of flying yesterday. It's beautiful out here at the club. Unfortunately no clouds, so that giant ball of light up there screwing with me. The pop wing yesterday, I'm going to let it dry and I'm going to talk a little bit about it. What I did was I took it out and I let it do the death spiral, and I'm like, and I knocked off a piece of lead weight that I used for balance. And I said, you know what, I'm going to pull all the weight off of there and figure out how much weight I've got. And basically, the difference between the lead weight and a 3,000 milliamp battery was about 10 grams. I said, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bigger battery on there and toss the weight. So that's what I did. Now, I made some changes on here, so I might be bringing this back in pieces, but let's see if this thing will fly. Taking off. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Got to remember to do sweeping turns with it. Launched it with about just slightly less than half. And I'm not wanting to kill the thing because I gotta put a first-person view rig on here. I took a little bit of the throws out. And put a little bit more expo in. And I figured I'd have to put some more reflex in it to prevent it from wanting to do a nosedive, but that's just not so. Yeah, yesterday I did the death spiral with it by thinking that it could turn like the Texumo, which it just simply can't do. That's a 3,000 milliamp battery, and I got 4 of them. It'll be interesting to see what I put back into it after 10 minutes. See if I can fly out here a bit. Gotta remember not to turn so sharp. So that's a 1,200 millimeter pop wing. Its cousin is the Texumo at 900 millimeter. And it's still a bit twitchy in the air, but I don't know there's a whole lot you can do about that.
7 minutes.
We're going to keep it up as long as we can. Yeah. On the pop wing thread the other day, I read a young man that says, man, I put 2.5 ounces of lead in the front of my 1200 millimeter. Is that normal? And I says, you know what, I guarantee you I put that much in this one. And every time I thump it, which is rather frequently, I end up losing a little piece of lead. And I says, you know what, if I'm going to put lead in this thing, why not put battery? I measured out the battery compartment, and it's a little bit wider than the 2200, but it is just slightly longer, so it's foam, so it'd squeeze into the place. So I says, I'll just elongate the hole and see how it does. I'm going to find center of gravity here, today, tomorrow, the next day, or whenever I go to put FPV gear on, and put the transmitter right on the center of gravity. The camera weighs nothing. So that'll be fun to play with. And if it's slightly nose heavy, I'll just give it some more reflex, but I think putting the little video transmitter on the wing and center of gravity will be just fine. And I want to do the death spiral if I don't have to, particularly in front of all my buddies out here. Yeah, this one gets knocked around by the wind quite a bit. Today the voltage indicator for the D4RI2 will be on my doorstep, so that'll be cool. I can go ahead and have accurate voltage reading, unlike my pal Noel. Eric says I go too slow is why it gets knocked around, so let's see what happens if you increase the juice heading into the wind. Let's not lose sight of that bitch. Yeah, he's right. Put a little ass on it and it does better. Kept the little parts and pieces that I tore out of it. So I can put, if I take chunks out of the wing, I can put chunks back. Yeah, I got use for my 3000s that are laying around doing nothing. Take that thing out of the shadow of the universe there. Landing! Let's see what 10 minutes puts it back into 3000 milliamp.
I set my pecs out there.
What do you think of this thing just leaped right out of my hand and flew perfectly?
That's good.
3000 milliamp, we're on video, so don't say anything bad about your kids.
Okay.
I'll be coming down with this in just a minute. I'm going to run a full 10 minutes through it and see how much I put back.
So your weight situation worked out good, it sounds like.
Well, it made sense, right? I can either put more battery or more lead.
Yeah, so now you get a longer flight out of it, too.
Yeah. That's 3000 milliamp, and I got 4 of them that I never use.
Well, that's good. Now you got a use for it.
What are you doing, line of sight or what?
Well, when you're done,
I'll be just a few. I'll just be a few minutes.
if you would, sir.
Absolutely. Hey, what, you can see these wings pretty well. That's something you can fly early in the morning that you kind of don't care that much about. If you drill it into the ground, it's all good. It's all yours. All right, get around for a landing, shall we? Just about ditched it, lost it, but brought her around. Landing! Yay. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Yeah, you can still lose orientation out there, even with a wing. So there you have it. Pop wing. Everything's charged up nice and tight.
Yeah. Oh wait. No, it just blinked again. Something's going on here. Oh, see, it's... Yeah.
See ya.